Hey YouTubers, this is me, Htah427. Don't ask me why I chose that name, that's all because of my brother, it's his fault, the goddamn idiot. And basically, this is a little bit of bio about me, the person behind, I don't know, crappy videos I guess on YouTube. I am basically currently a student. I'm studying games design in Leeds Metropolitan University. And let's see now, spare time, of course I play video games, I work out, I train, I basically have a good social life and shit like that, all sorts of crap. And I'm going to demonstrate some of my work to you guys because I've you know I've been working on it only for 2 months, but it's I have to create a couple of games. And the games that I've created is Space Invaders clone, and I'm currently working on Gauntlets, which is another arcade game if any of you guys know that. So let me just show you what I have done so far. This is my my Space Invaders game that took me 12 hours to work. We used the software called Unity 3D, which is free to download. It's incredible. If you are going to get into games design, go and get it, because I recommend it anytime, because you've seen work online, people have created amazing stuff. And you can see right now what I've just made. So if I just click on maximize on play, and if I click on play, so this literally took me 12 hours. Notice the little animation there. And this is the background, put some sort of mountains. I tried to make that flash, it did work with some sort of Doctor Who background. Main menu, of course, quick game and start game. It's easy to create an information menu once you learned how to create a menu at the first. So if I click on start game, you can see here comes the Space Invaders. Now I had also a spaceship imported from 3ds Max, which is another software. Unfortunately that ain't free. It's free if you're a student, but your university's got to provide that, or your college. And as you can see, that's my work basically. Left and right, spacebar to hit the bullets, and it just kills off the enemy. When I say kill off, it really just transports them somewhere else, but it looks like they're dead and they will never be a threat to you again. So just escape that, because that's one half of the work I did. That literally took me 12 hours, and it's from scratch that I did that, and I watched several YouTube videos on it. So now there is the current work I am working on, which is Gauntlets, but I gotta find that wherever. It will be G1. It will be G1. Yep, open. Here we go. Fortunately, these sort of things take time because it's kind of a good software, but it's hard to upload at the same time. And yep, here it is. The work is on here. I recommend, if you are going to start Unity, there is a book that you guys can get for 14 quid. It's called Game Development with Unity, and try watching these online tutorials. They are really useful if you are going to start. So again, maximize on play. So this one's a bit complicated. You see I've got this guy running, and if I move him up and down, I can twist him and he'll still run. Of course you can realize that right now he's not doing what I want him to do, which is say if I turn and if I click on the up button, this is where he's running. If I click on the down button, that's where he's running. But I want him to run where he's facing. I've got stuff to do that with. I've been given online tutorials, and I'm going to work on it. But this is what I'm currently doing, and I'm also going to import a map from Photoshop onto my work. So if I just open Photoshop right here, there's plenty of software that you can work on. Like I'm sure most people will know how to use Photoshop and Premiere even for animation. If you have Flash, that would even be a key thing because Unity has a keyframe animation type which can help you out. Just basically fiddle around with stuff. The more time you put on it, the better games designer you will become. I mean, literally, I'm in university, but all I'm learning from is from books and everything. Goddamn the cops! You can probably hear them in the background, but that I have to deal with that every night in my student accommodation from roughly every like single early morning that wakes me up. So this is the map that I've created on Gauntlet so far. As you can see, these big squares things is where the enemies will be, and these little, and that will be the exit at the start. I've still got yet a lot to do. I'm going to try and fill it up, and then I'm going to port it into 3ds Max Studios, which is another, which over here, that software is incredible and it's absolutely hard to use. I don't know much about it yet, but I'm sure if people's got basic skills, they can create some nice little graphics, such as like a spaceship, which I was currently working on. I did not manage to do it well. I chose the hardest thing to create a spaceship, which was a circle. Always avoid creating stuff that is circle or triangle because they are hard to create. Always come up with the simplest ideas if you are going to create a game. If you do want to start into games development, start with the basic, literally the basic. You can't. I know you might have a wide imagination. You want to create the next Gears of War, the next Halo. Believe me, I do. I know, but you have to really, really, really think of the basic stuff. I mean, literally worse than Pong, because Pong is incredible and it's hard to create, but you have to think even more simpler than that if you are going to start off on your own, because the simplest ideas tend to be the best of ideas. And I think right now, if you notice, I'm using all this like cheap software basically. You don't have to kit yourself out. Even right now, even as a recorder on my video, I'm using just Hypercam, which is another free software, and it's great because it's got its own built-in microphone, which if you got it on your laptop built in, it will just pick up straight away. You can just talk, and it records and it saves automatically. You could easily go and edit your videos like on Adobe Premiere or even the latest version of Windows Movie Makers tend to have a lot of good effects, a lot of good stuff in it. I probably might edit this video myself on YouTube just to show a little bit of my video skills, but that's if I can be asked, to be honest. So let's go onto my Facebook, which you can even import your videos on. Talk to my friend right now, or say my brother from another mother, Harry, but let's just close that window because let's see now. I have photos and videos, but I don't think you do it from there. You gotta stop and save it first. And if you noticed on Hypercam, it will say stop record, pause record. It's got also things. There are hotkeys which you can slow it down to, but right now I'm not familiar with Hypercam myself, so I will probably later on be able to do a lot with it and hopefully record some good stuff, probably like me playing Gears of War on PC, and I don't know, just general video editing skills that I can do, and just work around everything. The more you work on stuff, the better it can be because you can put it on your portfolio. So if anyone like really wants to get into the multimedia industry, the best thing is just to start off on your own. The education can come to you. It doesn't matter what age you are, just concentrate on it. The things that you love to do and you want to be, concentrate on it, because at the end of the day, the more you put in, the better off it will be. I mean, if I can reverse time, if I can just slap the 16-year-old version of myself thinks a lot of shitty things and how he wants to be the #1 gangster in the world. It's not. It was stupid. It was stupid. I wish I could turn back the clock and like just shake myself, says concentrate on your work and all that. But I'm glad I managed to get into uni, and I'm glad I'm still 19. I mean, that's young to be in uni, and I'm glad I'm working on games design and video editing and all these sorts. Hopefully you guys have learnt a couple of things on it. My Xbox Live gamer tag is Time X Assassin. I basically put out a challenge on my Mortal Kombat video if anyone wants to, challenge me on any of the arcade games, the 1, 2, and 3, and the Mortal Kombat 2011. I've got them, so you can add me and challenge me. And that video I created on Mortal Kombat, that was 3 years ago, I think, and that was only on Movie Makers. I mean, it's got 1.5 million views. Of course, I'll never take any credit for that because it's just a Mortal Kombat theme, the best theme in the world. I mean, come on, how good it is. And I put on a couple of other stuff, some stupid stuff even, but it doesn't matter. I'm hopefully going to start putting up a lot of YouTube videos now, like really concentrate on that side, build up my portfolio of the stuff that I can do. And right now, even as I'm recording, I'm just speaking from my heart, no scripts, no nothing. I'm just letting people know stuff that I basically have a little knowledge of, if not hardly at all. But it's stuff like, just getting your mind out to it, just like really thinking about what you want to do. It will help you out. I mean, if I would probably right now, like I said, I might put some couple of editing on this videos. I might look back to it and say, what an idiot, why did I make that video? That video sucks. But you know what, it's a starting point. Everything's a starting point. It's a foundation to what you want to do. So I hope you guys have basically enjoyed this vid. I hope you get to know a bit about me and all sorts. So if you are into the video games, your video editing, whatever, graphics design, best of luck to it. Hopefully you guys have learned a bit about it. I hope the main thing I can always tell anyone is concentrate on the thing you love, always do what you want to do, and there you go, you will actually do it, because one day you will be that millionaire games designer who gets all the women and the cars and all that stuff. Yeah, don't ever think you can't be that. That dream is too far. Of course you can be it. Just look yourself into the mirror in Cool Runnings. I got pride, I got power, all that shit. You gotta do that stuff to yourself.